I think we do a good job here of like having a really fun, relaxed environment, but when the switch flips, they really dial in and get ready to go. You guys good?
We're too hungry to not get to the level we want to be at.
We all are in this together, and we all trust in our coaches, in the program.
How are you guys this morning? Good? Yeah. Did you need a snack or anything? Did you eat breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got stuff. Do you need a snack?
No.
Good. Are those new?
No, they're
These?
not.
I haven't seen them before.
Oh yeah?
My name is Kyler Levermore. I'm the head distance coach here at Mizzou. We are at the Gans Creek cross country course 3 days out from the Gans Creek Classic. We're gonna do a little pre-meet fartlek this morning. We had a group race up in Nebraska on Saturday, and a group that stayed back and trained through. They're getting ready for this week. So varying distance, but we'll just go up and down the ladder. The men are gonna go 1-2-4, 4-2-1. The women are gonna go 1-2-3, 3-2-1 off a 60 float. We'll finish up with a couple 250s, just kind of spin the legs and feel good, but really just kind of a flush workout. We worked pretty hard the last 3 weeks and wrapped up a good training block, and we're excited to have our first crack at a real good field this weekend, and so just a flush today. You guys should feel pretty relaxed and under control. Let the course do the work. The big thing, just kind of get a feel for. We haven't been out here in almost 2 weeks, so get a feel for the loops and kind of just let the terrain do the work. We ran the opener, and I let everyone run kind of as a fun little way to wrap up our preseason block. So we've been the last month really in our highest volume of the season. We'll continue that for maybe 1 or 2 more weeks at kind of peak volume. But we've been doing a lot of strength work, a lot of hills, a lot of hilly long runs that most of them have been pretty progressive. So this is just a workout to kind of help them get a little bit of turnover, get a little bit of pop in their legs, and feel good. It's honestly pretty under volume for what they would normally do on a Tuesday. Tuesday tends to be either a double threshold day or a long tempo day, or something continuous with tempo and hills on a typical Tuesday. So this will feel good. This will feel light to them, and I think just really get out here and feel the course. We haven't been out here in 2 weeks, so we've been doing a bunch of stuff on varying surfaces, and so this is just something to kind of bridge the gap to racing, and then we'll dive back into a pretty hard training block from Gans Creek through the conference meet, and then we're into championship season. Ladies, are we ready? Let's go group that raced in Nebraska and group that did not race, just so that the people that raced all go the same distance and go together. Okay. All right? That's simple enough? Yeah. Morgan, you can go with the non-race group.
Okay. But then do the extra.
But then you do 6K.
Okay.
They'll decide where they stop.
Okay.
All right? So 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, all off a 60 float. And then we finish up, we'll do a couple, you'll see the cones, we'll just do a couple uphill and downhill 250s. So when you finish, grab a little bit of water, and then we'll head out to the start. Sound good? All right, we're first group. Watch out. Nice and easy. Just flow. Find a good flow, work together. Ready? 3, 2, 1. The group that competed up in Nebraska will go, that'll be one group. Yep. Give them a little more space. Let them get out to the second split in the fence. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. On the men's side, my first year here, we were 9th in the SEC, and last year we were 5th, which was a huge step forward. And I have said since I've been here that the goal is to have both the men's and the women's team consistently in the top 5 in the conference. And long term, our goal is to be top 20 in the country consistently. And I'd love to sit here and tell you that the goal is to win a national title every year, be top 10 every year, but we all know how hard that is. And if you're top 5 in your conference and top 10 in the country every year, you're doing something right, and that's ultimately the long-term goal. Did you just do 2K? Yeah, do 2K, do 2 3Ks now. That's a big opportunity this year to have that potentially happen on our home course, and I feel like we put together the pieces where it's possible. But that doesn't change the preparation. It doesn't change the development. We've got a lot of young, talented athletes in the program, but that also, age requires time, and you can't rush time. So for all of our athletes, as important as this year is, and I think that both on the men's and the women's side in the SEC, we've got groups that could be really, really dangerous with good depth, and I think the same in our region. And you know, we're going to do everything we can to put ourselves in a position to qualify on our home course, but that's not what we're thinking about. This group had to and has, you know, somewhat been forced to over the last 2-3 years to become very process oriented, and it's something that I feel is a strength of this group, is not getting too ahead of themselves.
The boys are all about the tangents, I can tell.
We talk a lot about that. Like, we talk a lot about running the course, not running, you know, specific paces, and so that's something we've talked about a lot, is, you know, how can we get all the information we can out of this course and run it better than anyone. The biggest difference with where we're at now versus where we've been is the majority of the team now is recruited by our current staff, which makes a huge difference in you know, kind of the messaging and the culture, and a lot of them chose to come here when they had great options everywhere and they believed in what we could build here. And so I think there's a little bit of a different attitude about the group, and then when you have a lot of freshmen that grow up a year, it makes a big difference, and so you can feel a little bit of a maturity about the group that we haven't had in the past. And so we say it every day, it's just about us. What can we do to control what our outcomes are, and we can't control what other people do, but if we do our job, tell them every day we're good enough that if we're ourselves, we're gonna be just fine. And so yeah, we're excited. You guys good? I guess they're good. I think this year has been really, really fun and really, really relaxed, and as you get to kind of see them, like, practice is pretty fun and pretty light, and I think we do a good job here of like having a really fun, relaxed environment, but when the switch flips, they really dial in and get ready to go, and I think it allows for us to have a very, very fun training environment. And when you enjoy I always say to our athletes, like, and recruits when they're here on campus, if you love where you live and you love the people you're around, it's hard to not be successful. And so we try to create an environment where they can enjoy training every day and enjoy showing up, and you know, see this as an opportunity versus anything, you know, kind of as a test or a judgment or anything like that. Like, you train hard every day, like, get out there and enjoy the competition, and we try to create that same environment with training, where you get to enjoy being here and working really hard together.
Most of the guys here are almost the same team as last year, so we're kind of everyone just knows each other well, and we're kind of just moving into like where we want to be for the end of the season. And I think we have 2 new guys. Raymond, he just came in from Kenya, and then Ethan Zuber from Iowa. They both adjusted pretty well.
Do you guys do a 3K to start? Yeah. Okay, so you just do 3K, 2K, 2K? Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, they've just been learning from the guys that have been in the system for a little while, and I'd like to say I've been a part of that. So it's really like just consistency over time is obviously the big one. It's the boring one that no one really wants to think about, but it's what works, and then we can kind of sprinkle in the little details in there, you know, like the hard VO2 workouts, which that's a fraction of your training. So, but that's the fun stuff. You kind of get to sharpen up in that stuff. So that'll be a kind of a key piece to take all of our aerobic fitness and start to move it into race fitness. Learning every race, you know, like what we need to work on as a team. We know who we are as a team this year. We have a lot of similar guys that we had last year, and it worked for us. So yeah, we just keep learning and just keep being ourselves, and we're gonna be good.
Compared to like last year, our team really changed a lot. Like, I feel like we grew a lot, and yeah, we are so much stronger, and I think people don't realize how much progress we made, and I'm excited to just show that on the course, and every workout we like remind ourselves what our goals are, and that we want to be competitive, and that we want to go to nationals, and that we want to be like a team that like people speak about and people like see. And yeah, last year that was not the case yet, but I think that we also take this as a motivation. Like, yes, we were not at the point, we didn't have the people to like be that competitive, but we're at a very like different point now, and that's really exciting for all of us. And yeah, I think also our coaches, like, they also like tell us like every workout, like, hey, like we right where we want to be, and we on our way to like be competitive and be there when it matters. And I think that we all have to like trust in that, and I think we're on like a good way, that we all in this together, and we all trust in our coaches, in the program,
Get a little water if you want, and then you saw the cones down there.
Yeah.
Okay. These would just be kind of nice and smooth. Let the downhill just kind of let your legs flush out, and on the uphill you kind of put a little bit into it. You run like 3K mile effort, but nothing. You shouldn't be sprinting, but just kind of let the up and the down get a little bit of flush out of your legs. Whenever you're ready. 4 to 6. So 2 up, 2 down, or 3 up, 2 down, or 3 up, 3 down, whatever you want.
It was a good day. We just kept it pretty easy just for the race on Fridays.
It was a good workout. It felt really good. Yeah, we ran good in the group. It was a good preparation for Friday, the Gans Creek Classic meet. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. And
Good job.
yeah, just checking out the course again and see how we race and kind of get a feeling for the course again. I mean, we already know our course pretty good, so that's good, but it's always fun to like do workouts here. I mean, with like hosting nationals here, our like goal is to make nationals as a team, and for me personally, I also, if not as a team, I want to make it individual, just in general, being competitive, being there, being a contender to like compete.
Hey, come on, help you up. Remember what I said. You just give me another month of good work, you're gonna be right back to where you know you belong.
Yeah.
All right?
These guys are the best in the business. They have crazy passion for the sport, unlike anyone else. Hopefully this year, you know, we'll make it, and if we get a top 15, that'd be awesome. Top 20 would be awesome. But I know like we're too hungry to not get to the level we want to be at, and we've seen it in practice every day, and we've seen it in the workouts and in the racing and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be a bright future for this team. So.
We're spoiled here. We're really, really spoiled. This course is just one of the many things in Columbia that are, you know, this is a great town to train in, but this course in particular, you know, as a coach, I feel like it's really good to come out here and I don't have to worry about footing because it's taken care of so well, or, you know, just planning workouts and knowing the distance of everything and having, you know, the ability to kind of mimic anything that we want, whether it's getting ready for another course or getting ready for a race here or working on different stuff. I think the course lends itself from a training aspect to creating kind of whatever you want out of it. And so I enjoy being able to get creative, and we don't do the same thing very often. Like, we do similar stuff, but I think between Coach Anderson and Coach Duca and myself, we do a good job of keeping it interesting. And with this course, but also with what we have, you know, around Columbia, we're able to really like mix up workouts, or if we do the same workout, do it somewhere different so that, you know, training doesn't become stale. And I think this is kind of, you know, for us, an opportunity to show off a little bit of how great a running town this is to the rest of the country, hosting all these meets. And you know, we've got 30 miles of crushed gravel trails in Columbia, and so between this and that and the dirt roads, we're in no shortage of great places to train.
Yep.